So example 10.2 in chapter 10 probability is actually a very important 10 mark question. I have seen it being repeated quite sometimes. You will be very surprised to know that it's an easy sum for 10 marks to grab. So let's get started. So they say that this is a probability mass function. So by the rules of probability mass function, the summation of p of x equal to x, right? If you sum all of that, so this is the symbol for summation, where x is going to take values between 0 and 6, right? Between x is equal to 0 and x is equal to 6, when you sum all of these values, the outcomes, your value will be equal to 1, right? So this is the basic rule. So we are going to use this and find k, right? Because that is the first question, we have to find k. So let's get started. Therefore you have p of x equal to 0 plus p of x equal to 1 plus p of x equal to 2 plus p of x equal to 3. Don't miss these steps. For you it might be trivial, ரொம்ப சிம்பிளாக இருக்கும், but don't miss any steps because the sum itself is very simple. P of x equal to 5 plus p of x equal to 6 is equal to 1. That is, what is p of x equal to 0? K, right? Therefore k plus sum all these values. Okay, that is what I'm going to do now. So I've written it down. So if you add all this, what do you get? You must get 49k is equal to 1. Okay, did you get 49? Please do the sums along with me. Okay, so since 49k is equal to 1, from here we can derive k is equal to 1 by 49. So this is what has been asked first, find k. Yes, we have done that. Now they are asking us to find out p of x less than 4, p of x greater than or equal to 5, and p of x between 3 and 6. Let's take the first one, p of x less than 4. Okay, let me use a different color. Okay, so p of x less than 4 is nothing but p of x equal to 0 plus p of x equal to 1, right, plus p of x equal to 2 plus p of x equal to 3. X equal to 4 will not be there because he's asking you only x lesser than 4, not lesser than or equal to 4. It is only lesser than 4, so you can omit x equal to 4. So what do you have? It is k plus 3k plus 5k plus 7k, right? Those are the values for x is equal to 0 to 3, k, 3k, 5k and 7k. So which is nothing but, what did you get? What answer? So you must have got 16k. But you know that k is equal to 1 by 49 from here. So if I substitute this, you get 16 by 49. Likewise, let us now do p of x greater than or equal to 5, right? P of x greater than or equal to 5. That will be nothing but p of x equal to 5. I'm including 5 here because he says p of x greater than or equal to 5. So p of x equal to 5 plus p of x equal to 6. Can I say p of x equal to 7? No, because the possible values of x are only between 0 and 6 here. See? Right? So let me erase this off. So p of, what is the value of p of x equal to 5? P of x equal to 5 is 11k and 6 is 13k. So this is nothing but 11k plus 13k, which is equal to 24k, and you know that k is equal to 1 by 49. So this becomes 24 by 49. The third thing they are asking us to find out is p of x in between 3 and 6. Okay, let's write it down. So they want us to find out the values between 3 but not equal to 3. Therefore it will start with 4, right? And p of x equal to 5 and p of x equal to 6. So this is nothing but, what was the value of x equal to 4? 9k plus 11k plus 13k, right? So 9k plus 11k plus 13k, which is nothing but 33k, right? And you know k is equal to 1 by 49, so the value of this is 33 by 49. Okay, so it's quite simple. So do it slowly and carefully, you will get the answer. Read the third part. So we found this out. The third part is, what is the smallest value of x for which p of x equal to less than or equal to x is greater than half? So what is the value of x such that my p of x less than or equal to x is greater than half? Okay, so to find this in this particular sum, there is no other way to do it other than by trial and error. Okay, so for the third part, right, how we are going to find out is, so the value of p of x lesser than or equal to x should be lesser than half. Beg your pardon, it should be greater than half, right? So let's take the first value. For example, let's say p of x equal to 0, right? Lesser than or equal to 0. It's nothing, the value of that is k, and k is 1 by 49. And 1 by 49 is obviously less than 1 by 2, right? So it is not that. Now let's take the value of p of x less than or equal to 1. And what is the value of k there? So p of x less than or equal to 1 is going to be p of x equal to 0 plus p of x equal to 1. So it is going to be k plus 2k, right? I'm sorry, 3k. So the value of p of x equal to 1 was 3k, k 3k, right? So when I add it, I will get 4k, and substituting k is 1 by 49, I will get 4 by 49. 4 by 49 is also going to be less than half, right? If you want, you can divide and see. Half is 0.5 and 4 by 49 is basically around 1/11 or 1/12. So 1 by 12 is obviously going to be lesser than 0.5, right, approximately. Okay, now likewise you find out p of x less than or equal to 2. This you have to do it only by trial and error method. So if I'm going to take up till 2, it will be k plus 3k plus 5k, so it will be 9k, so it will be 9 by 49, right? And 9 by 49 is also going to be less than 0.5. Next, let's try out p of x less than or equal to 3, which is going to be, right, k plus 3k plus 5k plus 7k, which is going to be around 16 by 49. 16 by 49 is also going to be less than half. 16 by 49 is 16 threes are 48, right? So approximately 1 by 3. 1 by 3 is 0.33 and 1 by 2 is 0.5. So it is also less than half. Now let's try p of x less than or equal to 4. If you say p of x less than or equal to 4, it's going to be k plus 3k plus 5k plus 7k plus 9k, right? So basically it is going to be 16k plus 9, which is 25k, and 25, and I'm sorry, not 25k, 25 by 49, right? And 25 by 49 is going to be greater than 1 by 2, right? Because it's approximately, in fact, more than a 0.5. If you have 50, it will be 1 by 2. It's 25 by 49, so it's a little greater than 1 by 2, right? So in that way, you know that the smallest value for x, for which p of x less than or equal to x can be greater than half, is when the value of x is equal to 4. So you repeat the whatever is asked in the question and finish the sum. Therefore, the smallest value of x for which it's greater than half is equal to x is equal to 4. So only for that value you will get p of x less than or equal to x greater than half.